I came to Ethiopia because Stedman invited me. That was a long passion I had to come here. Didn't quite know how to make it happen. For me was when Stedman sat me down in a hotel. We were exhausted from touring Jerusalem, and he showed me the leadership essentials on his camera, which was very exciting to see just a series of key ideas from the Center for Creative Leadership, DAC, SBI, all each on a flip chart that he had photographed. And so it was just very compelling for me to pick up on that and say, okay, we're working with these key ideas in Africa and in the US. It actually looks very similar. And it's not different work. It is the same work. And actually it is what we hoped it would be. It's an innovation lab. It's what we call CCL Labs, is operating in Africa. Creating shared value, a very important topic for Catholic Relief Services. They've targeted that. They brought in Ian McDonald from Nestle, and we were able to reinforce that message, which was great. So everything that they were doing, we were able to reinforce and build on from the leadership point of view. So it's this interesting merger of business strategy and leadership strategy. All the things that we identify as critical to leadership strategy, they're already targeting in their business strategy. This is not like really the conversations we've had at corporations in the US mainly, although they're getting there. Business strategy has been very separate from leadership strategy. Now, what we're seeing is this confluence. They're coming together, and the business side of the house is really recognizing the importance of the leadership side. This is a huge innovation lab for the Center for Creative Leadership. We are applying the classic ideas and abilities and skills of CCL in new ways that are important to the world. And we're learning how to reach all kinds of audiences. You know, it's not just working with street kids here. It's not just working with people in poverty. It's working across the social spectrum. It's working within a large network of society, all the way from the government to corporations, to aid organizations, to governments. You name it. Everybody that's here and doing work is working in the leadership space, and they all need leadership development, and no one else is doing it. At least they're not doing it the way we can. So my message would be that this is where key innovations are happening. It might seem disruptive to CCL. It might seem like it's not the way we've been charting our course all the time, but I think everybody would agree that we need to be charting multiple courses. We need to be alert to innovation, and I think we need to seize the moment and recognize the innovation and learn how to make it work. I've compared what CCL's doing here to Xerox PARC, Palo Alto Research Center. They invented the mouse, they invented the personal computer, and yet Xerox didn't take advantage of that. And we know what happened to Xerox. They're struggling for survival in many ways, and someone else is capitalizing on personal computers and the mouse, and a whole new generation of technology has come to the fore. And Xerox gets all the credit for inventing that. They get very little of the revenue for inventing that. And it's not what they were looking for. It didn't fit their business model, but here we are. It's dominating technology. So I strongly feel that what's happening in Africa parallels that unless we capitalize on this somehow, someone else is going to pick this up and take it and run with it. And sure, we'll get credit, and CCL will be honored, and there'll be a history book that has CCL in it, but we won't be in the chapters in the back of the book. We'll be history. And so I think we're at a critical stage in which we could actually make this work for CCL in the world.